What's up, YouTube? We're here live at YCS Indy with top 16 finisher Hector Heras.
All about Florida.
Yeah, one of four Florida people to Team Florida at top did this event. He played TGs. Tell us about your Swiss rounds.
Well, the Swiss rounds, pretty much I built a deck because I thought there was going to be a lot of mirror matches. But then the Swiss round went okay. I lost round 3 to a Necrobat, to Gravekeepers. But I had him on the lock. Like, I mean, I had control of the board. He ripped the spy. I couldn't run over the spy, so I lost. Then I won the next 6, and then I lost in the last round because obviously in this game, if you lose the die roll, you lose.
That's the die roll.
So I pretty much, he went first. He opened up with...
Who was it?
The guy that got second place.
Joe Frenzo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he opened up with Tango, Lone Fire, Reborn, Potter Average, Set 5 backfield with a Librarian. I lost that game.
Yeah, Scoop, go to game 2.
And yeah. In top 16, I lost game 1 because I lost the die roll. He went first, he set up, he ended up having too much advantage and I lost. I had a pressure face up, but he burned me down and then he hit me with a Trishula. Then I won game 2 and then game 3 it came pretty close game and he ended up beating me with a Scrap Dragon. He brought a Scrap Dragon with a Tango and he just hit me for a game. I couldn't handle it.
Okay. Well, let's get into the deck list, YouTube. We have here...
Alright, the reason why I put 3 Thunder King is I expected a lot of mirror matches and it pretty much helped out against almost every deck.
I mean, he's big and he stops searches, and if you try to synchro over him, you just tribute to negate it, so why not, right?
Yeah, then pretty much a standard, 3 of each TG, 3 Tangos.
I see some people playing 2 striker over 3. Why you chose to play 3?
Just because there's another searcher. I mean, you need monsters in the deck. If you open up with you can stop a lot of attacks and stuff, but if you don't have monsters, you want to get the engine.
On 2 strikers.
Your guest appearance from Andrew Fordella.
Oh, his deck was sponsored by Winning Collectibles. It's a new eBay store that I'm part of.
What the hell? I better get something for this.
We'll link that down at the bottom. If you need any cards, check out, what's the store name?
Winning Collectibles. It's on eBay currently. We should have a website coming up sometime next year.
Next year. Well, the magic is pretty standard. I did 3 duality because
3 Tango. That's the format. Here go the spells. Go ahead.
I had 3 duality just because you need answers. It's just basic. 2 MST, Reborn, Dark Hole, just the basic. I chose to root just only 1 because I play so little amount of monsters. And it comes out whenever I need it.
Again, no Giant Trinade because...
I don't think you really need it. I just, trade 1 for 1s. I never go off. I'm not going to OTK, so I don't, I replace it for something else, like something defensive.
Okay.
I guess so.
And over to the traps,
The traps, I made 3 Deep Prison just because I expect a mirror match and everything nowadays needs to touch the graveyard.
Right.
So it helped out pretty well. I mean, against mirror, I played 3 mirror matches. I'll remove the Rhino and Thunder King with a Deep Prison. Pretty much unless they Giant Trunade,
right?
You pretty much have a good setup. I did 2 compulsory just because a chainable card and it's not bad. It won me a couple games against the Morphine Jar guy.
Paul Cooper. He was scared. It was round 8 you played against him?
Yeah, round 8.
How'd you win that matchup?
I brought Bionic, I bounced it, and then he ended up setting the Morphine on Book of Tie, and I chained Compulsion and bounced it back to his hand. So he wouldn't, and then I won because of that.
So that card
right there, I listened to you. I had 3, but I put 2 because it's more consistent, and I needed more space.
Listen to who?
To Mr. Brantley.
Promo.
So I cut it to 2, and I will draw when I need it, so, it's not needed at 3. So where I place 3 is too much. There's times you open up with 2 of them, and you can't really play around it, you just set them there and they just do nothing.
Okay.
I just put 1 Dark Bright just because variety, might stop that Giant Trunade.
That's what it's there for.
Oppression and then just the standard.
Oppression, Judgment, Torrential. When we look at the deck list, all cards are for sale at where?
Winning Collectibles on eBay. Don't try to pay too much attention to the build though. He's just naturally a sack, by the way. The only reason he lost in top 16 was because I was here.
You also have the mats for sale also, I see. Which mats are those? Dark Lord.
Akizas will be online soon.
Let's take the sideboard.
Okay. The sideboard, obviously, first is 2 skill drain. I decided not to main deck him because, again, if I play mirror match, then I'll just flip over skill drain and I'll absolutely do nothing. So I decided to, put the compulsories over it. So I did 2 skill drain.
Okay.
2 DD Crow, just because against plants you need more, I feel safe when I have a DD Crow and I have control of the board.
They also won your matchup versus Paul Cooper too, right?
Yeah.
Empty.
Yeah, he tried to feather the Phoenix a book to the top and I DD Crow'd it and then he just
scooped it up. Yeah. So DD Crow is going back up in value, people. Pick those up.
Hey,
shout out to my boy Stephon Bizzle.
From 1921's Bazell. Nah, it's not a big deal. It's whatever.
I did 2 Dust Tornado just against, mirror match against anything with backfield really, so I could, try to gain some advantage, I guess, off it.
Okay.
I thought you played Sabres in the main event. Bro, what mana you got?
2 bottomless just for against almost anything that's anti-meta. Like against Mirror Match, I'll put him in, remove Thunder Kings, remove Rhinos.
Yeah, that card's
Pretty
beast.
much, yeah.
No pun intended.
These 2 guys,
I won't post that one. I'll do this.
Kinetics, just because Samurai is annoying, it really gives you a hard matchup if they go Shi and you can't really do anything against. So 2 Kinetic, I actually won me a game against a hero deck. I opened up with 3 Tango and I just set Kinetic Soldier and he tack, and I beat him down with Kinetic Soldier and 2 Tangos.
Or Sack didn't have Gemini Spark.
1 Dyna, just, instead of 3 Kinetics, just to have a variety, just because.
Alright.
This, like, 2 of these, 2 Forbidden Lands, just because of Mirror Match. Like, I was talking to Sam Jones, I gotta give him credit. Like, I spoke to him, and, like, he told me this idea, and it makes sense. You can put it against Mirror Match or any anti-meta.
Oh, it stops the horn, right?
If they flip horn, you can say damage calculation or lower it by 800, it won't target.
Who switched the plans at the last minute so you had a chance to get Forbidden Lances?
And then also from Sam Jones, he tried 2 Starlight at the start to put him in at the end, and it actually helped out. Like, I will side him in every game.
Was it because people are siding in catastrophes then, right?
Yeah, they'll do catastrophes, and pretty much if he thinks about it, Dark Hole, Torrential, Mirror Force, those things still.
Black Rose
So
Dragon.
good.
all
And
that.
out of 9 rounds yesterday, I put him in every single round, and 6 rounds it did me something.
There you go. All right, you have any last comments or say anything?
Yeah, I'm quitting the game until like January. This format sucks.
The format's over in like 2 weeks, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, pretty much. Whoever wins the roll wins the game. Whoever opens up with Giant Trune wins the game. That's pretty much.
All
He
right.
only made it because he's a sack.
One last look at the deck list, people. All right. It's Hector Heras, aka the Shonen Jump Prince. Pro-Moe signing off for now, YouTube. Peace.